Have you ever wondered what stories pictures can tell without using any words? Today we are going on the most amazing adventure with Miss Sarah and her colorful school bus. Miss Sarah drives the brightest yellow bus you have ever seen. But this is not just any ordinary bus. This bus has magical wheels that can take children anywhere they want to learn and explore. Today, 5 excited children climb aboard for a very special journey. There is Emma with her curly red hair, always asking questions. Next comes quiet Ben, who loves to draw in his notebook. Zara bounces in her seat because she loves adventures. Carlos brings his camera to take pictures, and sweet little Mia clutches her favorite stuffed kangaroo. Miss Sarah smiles at her passengers. The bus starts to hum and shimmer. Suddenly they are rolling through the most incredible landscape. Red rocks stretch as far as their eyes can see. The ground sparkles with orange and purple colors. Ancient trees with silver bark reach toward the bright blue sky. Welcome to the painted desert of Australia. This magical land holds thousands of years of stories told through beautiful art. The children press their faces against the windows. Everything looks like a giant painting come to life. The bus stops near a smooth rock wall covered in the most amazing pictures. An Aboriginal elder named Uncle Tommy walks toward them with a warm smile. His dark eyes twinkle with wisdom and kindness. He wears a hat decorated with colorful feathers and carries a wooden stick covered in intricate patterns. Uncle Tommy welcomes the children to his ancestral land. He explains that his people have been creating art here for over 60,000 years. That is longer than anywhere else in the world. The children gasp with wonder at this incredible fact. Look closely at these rock paintings. Uncle Tommy points to figures of animals and people painted in red and white colors. These pictures tell stories about the dream time when the world was young. Giant rainbow serpents carved the rivers. Kangaroos taught people how to jump. Eagles showed humans how to soar. Emma raises her hand excitedly. How did they make the paint without stores or brushes? Uncle Tommy chuckles and shows them ochre rocks in different colors. Red ochre, yellow ochre, white clay, and charcoal black. The artists mixed these with water and used their fingers, sticks, and even their mouths to blow paint around their hands. Ben pulls out his notebook to sketch the beautiful dot paintings covering another rock surface. Uncle Tommy explains that each dot has meaning. Circles represent water holes where animals drink. Wavy lines show the paths of rivers and streams. Straight lines mark the trails animals take across the land. Zara wants to know why the paintings are so important. Uncle Tommy sits on a smooth boulder and gathers the children around him. These artworks are like libraries without books. They teach young people about their history, their laws, and how to survive in this harsh but beautiful country. Carlos takes pictures while Uncle Tommy shows them a painting of handprints on the cave wall. These hands belong to children just like you from thousands of years ago. They put their hands on the rock and blue ochre around them. Their handprints are still here today, saying we were here, we mattered, we had stories to tell. Mia asks if they can make their own artwork. Uncle Tommy nods and gives each child some safe ochre paint. They carefully place their hands on paper and create their own handprint art. Each child adds dots and lines to tell their own story about their adventure today. As the sun begins to set, the desert rocks glow like fire. Uncle Tommy shares one final story about how Aboriginal artists today continue creating beautiful paintings that people around the world treasure. They use traditional symbols but paint on canvas to share their culture with everyone. The children thank Uncle Tommy for teaching them about this amazing art. They promise to remember that every culture has beautiful stories to share. Art is a special language that connects all people across time and distance. Miss Sarah starts the magical bus engine. As they drive home, the children talk excitedly about everything they learned. They understand now that Aboriginal art is not just pretty pictures. It is a way of keeping important stories alive and sharing wisdom with future generations. Back at school, the children hang their handprint artwork on the classroom wall. They take turns telling their families about the painted desert and the incredible Aboriginal culture they discovered. Each child promises to always respect and celebrate the beautiful differences that make our world so special and interesting.